another wee unboxing here, or I should say big. Feels a bit heavy, this one. Where was that made? I can't make that out. I think it was made in Britain there. But yeah, so let's get it open. Kind of looks like it was open. If you look at that tape, it's already sort of separated. So hopefully whoever opened it didn't take anything out. If they were checking it at customs or whatever. I don't know. But let's get it all opened here. This is well packed there. There's good foam. Good big whack of foam in it. Maybe what's behind them staples. So we'll have fun with that later on. Popping it up. So it's a battery powered tool, guys. So they've sent out a wee battery here. What one's this? Wee 2 amp hour battery. Probably be actually pretty good. Be a bit lighter for this tool. Sent out a charger, which feels like it has a battery on it too, but I don't know. But look at the times, guys. It's giving you all the times there of how quick it is going to charge them up. So it says 30 minutes for that wee 2 amp hour battery, 50 minutes for a 4, 60 for a 5, and 95 minutes for an 8, which is pretty good. That's the rapid charger, guys. So that's a good backup as well for the mixing drill. So thanks very much for that. And here's the main event, guys. The main event, and it's the Evolution multi-tool. Well, I call it a multi-tool. What is it? What's its actual name? Cordless multi-tool, yeah. I think you can call them oscillating tools as well. Not sure. Or is that a saber saw? Which do have one there, and they're quite handy. Oh my god, I can't open this. There we go. Ooh. So you're wondering, why does a plasterer want this tool? So you've noticed I've been struggling in the past, just always using a Stanley or a saw on the likes of cutting out the patches and stuff. So now this will take a lot of struggle out. I've used these multi-tools loads before, mostly actually on film sets, so I can't film sets, guys, because you'd get sued if you did. Something else here in a brown envelope. Big pile of money they've sent me. Let's see this out. No, just the front grip. Just the front grip. That actually, don't think I've ever seen. I don't ever think I've seen a multi-tool with a front grip. They normally just come like this, and you can fit that both sides, so that's very interesting. Don't think I've used Makita ones and Milwaukee ones. I've never seen a front grip. So got the instructions there, but you can't use a multi-tool. You shouldn't be using a multi-tool, you know. A load of blades here. Make sure I don't lose anything. And a wee belt clip for them boys that love running about with belts on and tools strapped themselves left, right and centre. A nice razor blade. Nice razor blade bit. I can maybe shave this big bard off. And my favourite tool, the wee saw tool. That just makes light work. Absolute light work of the plasterboard, guys. And then I'll not need this. That's sandpaper. I don't sandpaper any of my plaster work, guys. It's always left to perfection, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so they've given us three sanding discs as well. Believe it or not, I watched the video and the guy he didn't have this particular tool he had, I think it was a grinder or something he had, and he was whacking his car mats and with a hoover, then he was sucking all the dust that came up. So if we can get this pad on, that might come in handy for that. If we can just figure out the locking mechanism quickly. It's normally pretty straightforward. Might have to read the instructions on this just to be safe. But yeah guys, I'm looking forward to the next video where I actually use this bad boy and it saves me a lot of heartache. It's got a wee on off switch and it's got up to 6 speed. So if your favourite number 6, you're flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty fast to flick through and nice and comfortable. I do actually like ones that have a wee trigger. You just trigger them and stop. The same as grinders are kind of like things that when you lift your finger off it stops. But again, that's going to be just as good. And a big thanks again to Evolution for sending that product out, and check them out guys, and get some great stuff. I cannot pass their mixing drill. To me, their mixing drill is a cracker, the battery powered one. Yes, fair enough, you're not going to do sites with it, but if you're doing 1 room, 2 rooms, 1 big ceiling, couple of wee jobs like that, it's absolutely fantastic. And it does mix wee bits of sand and cement. Again, I used the Colo mix years ago with sand and cement, and I think that was just too much for it. But again, I was also mixing big 2-bag mixes, which was too much for it. But I wasn't doing that all the time, because I do have ones I can plug in for bigger jobs. But it's all about the multi-tool today guys, and the quick charger, the wee battery. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting this. Somebody ring me up for a patch job, I go do it now, and I will. There's actually a light on this too guys, I think that's a light on it. Evolution like putting lights on. Me headlight, so you can see where you're going. Brilliant. I'll get this hooked up and in action as soon as possible guys. As soon as I get the call, this is going to be buzzing around the ceiling or buzzing around the wall, and just loving life then, not having to put all my strength into the Stanley knife. So here, I figured it out. You just pull that lever right up and you lift the wee lock out. And you put your attachment in, whatever way you want to put it in. You put your attachment in then, and you put your wee lock back in. So you just drop in there. And then you just lock her right round. And she's ready for action. So yeah guys, that's a wee torch, so that's going to come in brilliant when you're on there. Keep your eye on the line that you've marked out.